Hi, everybody. This is Heather Vickery. Welcome to this week's episode of Brave in Action. This is my weekly live show where I share with you one little tip, one little tidbit on how you can put your bravery in action in all sorts of different ways, right? We are here to revolutionize everyday brave. We know what big brave things are, right? We know that climbing mountains is brave, getting divorces are brave, quitting your day job and starting your own thing is brave. These are things that are notably brave, but we sometimes lose track of the little everyday moments in our lives that add up to us creating our own success, having a joy-filled and happy life, and embracing our fears to choose bravely. Today, I am experiencing the folks who are here with me on Instagram, and I love you all. They always get to see like the behind the scenes on Instagram because they see me figuring out that I'm not live or that I'm having trouble. And I told those folks, I see Chris Davis here. Hi, Chris. Welcome. And Jacob is here. Hello. I'm not sure who else is here. It's so nice to see you all. If you're here, say hi. It's so much more fun for me when I know you all are here joining me. What I was telling the folks as I was prepping on Instagram is that I am experiencing some really tremendous back pain. Shout out to my amazing, beautiful neighbor, Megan. If you happen to see this, she's a massage therapist. She came over yesterday and did some work on it, and it still hurts like hell. But what I was going to say with that is honestly, just like showing up in my day today feels really brave to me because all I want to do is kind of cry and sleep, but that's hard with the backache. So I don't know what I did. Nonetheless, we are here today. For those of you who are new, thank you for joining us. My name is Heather Vickery. I am a success and leadership coach who is here to help revolutionize the idea of embracing everyday bravery. I'm the author of this book right here. It's called Fuck Fearless: Making the Brave Leap. This book is part memoir, part case study, and part action. I break down my BRAVE method. The BRAVE method is the approach that I use. It's the method that I use to transform my life and that I support all of my clients with. It's really a 0 point, a grounding point, to a jumping off point or a coming back to point to problem solve, dream, design, build, and actually live a life that you love. And if you are a coach or an entrepreneur, it is a tool to help you build a life that your business fits into instead of building everything around your business, which we already know doesn't work. And we learned that in particular when the pandemic hit, right? We learned that the hard way at that time. The BRAVE method, it works with any other system that you do. It's it's applicable in every possible scenario. Truly, one client who may be here with us today, I'm not sure, lost her mother last year, and she has been amazing in sharing with me that the BRAVE method has made this grieving process so much more manageable for her. And so we've done that. We've built, $1 million businesses with it, and we're surviving grief and everything in between. Really, really grateful. So if you're curious about that, let me know. I have 2 podcasts, not 4, just 2. The Brave Files, which Chris Davis is the current guest on. You guys have to go. Chris is watching live on Instagram. I interview people who have stepped out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. 205 episodes. You are sure to find something to inspire and connect you. And then Was It Chance, which is the podcast about embracing chance opportunity to manifest your creative, successful life. We have so much fun over there. I have a co-host for that one, Alan Seals, and Alan and I have more fun than I think should technically be allowed when you are working. He's like, it's podcasting. Podcasting isn't working, but it's working, but it's the best work ever. We just released a new episode last night. That episode is with Lauren Jelenkovich. She is cool. She is an opera singer. And she sings with Yanni. Did you guys know Yanni was still a thing? He's still a thing. She's amazing. Go check it out. So you can find those podcasts anywhere you enjoy podcasts. Why are we here today? We are here today to stop with the tired old stories that are no longer serving us. And what's fascinating about that to me is I think there's been a little bit of a shift. When I first started doing this work, the tired old stories that I would hear all the time were, and they're still there, folks. I get it. No one will believe me. I can't charge that much money. No one's going to hire me. I don't have the skills. I don't know what I need to know. I'm not ready. I can't start yet. We still have all of those. But now we're finding that some of the tired old stories, I got to move you guys. I'm sorry. My back hurts. Some of our tired old stories are deeply rooted in a patriarchal society, in a racist society, in a society that tells women and people of color and LGBTQ folks that they have to shape up, that they have to behave differently. I'm fucking done with all of those tired old stories, right? And so I will use my current situation with my pain as an example. A tired old story is suck it up, Heather. You need to sit at your desk all day and get your work done because you have a business and your bills need to get paid. Well, I do have a business and my bills do need to get paid. And I'm building shit like crazy. And I have awesome new programs that I'm about to announce and I can't wait. But none of that is going to be done well if I'm in so much pain that I can't focus all day. So I have committed to two things today. One of them was my group coaching program that was earlier this morning. And the second one is this. And other than that, I'm relaxing, I'm icing my back, and I'm giving myself a break. The tired old story I'm finished with is that I have to push through and hustle in order to be successful. That's not true, right? It's just not true. And I've worked my ass off to build a business that allows me to take the time off, to step away, to take care of myself, to be honest about my needs. And because I utilize the Brave method, and for Instagram, you can't see this, I'm pointing to my book. It's on a little shelf right here. Because I utilize the Brave method, and I, especially those 3 R's where I regularly reassess, reframe, and get up and get resilient, I am able to say, what is it that will best serve me right now? What is it that will support me in this moment, in this time, to be the best thing for myself, for my family, for my clients, for all of you out here who join us for the Brave in Action live show every week. And it's not pushing through, right? Okay. So I would love to hear from all of you, any of you, if you have, what are some tired old stories that you tell yourself all the time that don't serve you? I don't want to speak for you, Chris Davis, but because I have Chris on the podcast right now, and you guys, Chris's interview was really incredible. Chris stood up to the people in her church. If you want to know more about what church it is, you're going to have to listen, and fought for her trans child and herself because they were anti-LGBTQ. And when I think about those tired old stories, I can think about Chris, and I can think about the people who've been on the Brave Files and the people who are featured in my book, Fuck Fearless, right? Tired old stories are conform. Tired, yeah, she's like, I called my bishop a prick. She did. That's what she did, right? Tired old stories are that women have to work all day and then come home and do all the work at night. Tired old stories are that if you don't have all of the information, you can't start. Tired old stories are that if you've screwed up, it's all lost. No, it's not. We all screw up. We all fuck up sometimes. Not only that, there's so much gift and lesson in our failures. If instead of going into things expecting it to go right or to be perfect, if instead of that you went into a new thing and expected it to be a fun learning opportunity, how would that shift the way you are in that space? What could be different for you if you did that? What do you guys think? Right? I am launching the Brave Circle here at the end of the month. I am so excited. The Brave Circle is a membership community specifically geared towards coaches, strategists, and consultants. And it's a lonely job. It's a lonely business to be a solopreneur. And we spend so much time and so much energy caring for and supporting all of our clients that we don't often have a community for ourselves. So it's going to be networking, accountability, support, coaching. I'm going to coach the coaches, which I do already. I'm going to do that, more of that, and just bring everybody together in a way that I've not seen anyone else do. I'm really excited about it, but it's scary, folks. And if I thought that I had to know every single thing that was going to happen for a program that I haven't started yet, I've built it, I've designed it, right? But I haven't done it yet. If I felt like I had to have every single thing in order or I couldn't start, we would never do it, because that's not real life. We learn on the fly. We learn as we're moving, right? If I felt like I had to know every single thing before I started, we wouldn't have any podcasts. I wouldn't have any podcasts because I had no idea. When I started the Brave Files, I'd wanted to have a podcast for a couple of years. I loved the idea of podcasting, but I couldn't think of a good topic, and I didn't really want a businessy podcast. So I decided that I was going to wait until the mood hit me. And then one night while I was making dinner, this was 4 years ago, almost exactly 4 years ago, I was making dinner and the concept came to me, the Brave Files. I could interview people who have stepped out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. And I was like, I love that. So I immediately went to my computer. I bought the URL. I put together a Google form. I went on Facebook and I said, I'm starting a podcast. If you have a story, let me know. And I did that. And then I went, oh my God, I don't know anything about a podcast. I don't know how to do a podcast. What am I going to do? Calmed down, took a couple deep breaths, did some research, and I found an amazing, amazing podcast producer who agreed to do a few one-off coaching sessions for me. She is amazing. Tracy, if you're seeing this, I love you. Tracy from Produce Your Podcast. I couldn't have done it without you. It's such a treat. And then I set a date 6 weeks later, and I did not know how to do it. I did not know what I was doing. And I knew that it was only going to get better. And it has. My goodness. Those first, maybe even 20 episodes are so good. The content is so good. And we were so passionate. But the sound was a little wonky and the tech was a little wonky. And we've grown because it's been 4 years now. It'll be 4 years on April 12th, right? We've grown and we've learned and we've done better because that is what we are here to do. So letting go of these tired old stories means you have the freedom to go out and try something new for the first time. I see Lauren Jelenkovich here. How are you? Hi. She is an amazing example of that. She's the one who is our current guest on Was It Chance, the podcast about embracing chance, opportunity, and manifesting your dreams, right? Lauren is amazing because she has this innate ability to say, I'm just going to show up and let's see what happens. And letting go of any of those old stories of why we shouldn't try in the first place, or why we can't be successful, or why we can't want something. It's so inspiring. And it's such, it's almost like, do any of you have pressure cookers, like an Instant Pot? We have an Instant Pot. I don't really use it. My partner uses it. The Instant Pot and the air fryer, those are kind of her babies, but she makes us lots of delicious meals. But I know enough about the Instant Pot to say that as it's close to being ready, you have to release the pressure valve, right? You can hear it come out. I feel like letting go of all of these old, tired stories is like releasing your own pressure valve. Let it fucking go. There is no right way. There is no wrong way. You're not ever going to get it right all the time. You're not ever going to be ready. You're not always going to know the answers. But what you can do, and this is where the Brave Method really comes into play, is you can decide what you want. It's something I call dreamscaping. We talk about that in the book. We're going to have quarterly dreamscaping workshops included in the Brave Circle. When I let you guys know more about that, details are coming out in the next couple of weeks. Dreamscaping is your ideal scenario. In a perfect world, what is it that you want? And we do it, we're going to do it on a quarterly basis, right? And then you just begin to build it. And we use the Brave Method to begin to build it. So you can let go of all of that. Have a vision, small intentional baby steps, get into action, but then regularly check in with yourself. Am I still going the direction I want to go? Is this what I want? Is this not what I want? Am I still on board with this? Does this feel good? Does it make me happy? Does it bring me joy? Success. Remember, folks, success is self-defined. Today, for me, success is going to be like getting through it with this pain, and hopefully it's a little bit better tomorrow. Then the next day, maybe success is going to be getting the landing page up for the Brave Circle. I don't know. It's a little different every day, whatever it's going to be. And I think that's really important. Decide for yourself every day, what's going to make me feel successful today? What's going to make me feel successful this week, this month, this quarter, this year, right? Have those visions in front of you and work towards them, but be really honest about when and if those things might shift and change. Because what happens if you put your blinders on is you barrel towards something that may no longer serve you, that you may not want anymore. And along that path, you're going to have all sorts of those old stories that no longer serve you, weighing you down, but you can't quit. How many of you feel that one? How many of you go, oh, but I can't quit? Tell you something that I told my daughter several years ago when her plate got too full and it was just too much. There's a really big difference in quitting versus getting more information and making a different decision. So is it really quitting, or are you doing all of the work to know that this thing is not for you? It's not making you the best version of yourself. It's not something you want. You can stop doing something that is not serving you anymore. You are not required or obligated. You are not. Now, are there ways? Are there methods to break off relationships, to end contracts? Absolutely. Look, hit me up. We can talk about it anytime. Heather@vickeryandco.com. Yes, there are nuances to it, but trust me, these things can get done. Chris broke up with the Mormon church. Oops, I was going to make you listen. You should still go listen. It's really good, right? That was hard. That was something she didn't think she could do. Chris came out. That was hard. It was something she didn't think she could accept about herself. So many old stories had to be ditched in order to do that, right? Goodness, y'all. I am so excited to hear from you all. What limiting stories, what bullshit things have you been telling yourself all this time that you are now willing to say, I don't want this. I'm not here for this. I'm out. And instead, I'm embracing this new story, this new opportunity to try from this place of curiosity and possibility. And I have a vision. I'm working towards something specific, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get there. And that's okay. We're going to be in this process. We're going to move towards this process. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I come here, join you every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Central. Different topic every week. If you're not already on our newsletter, go to vickeryandco.com. Make sure you're signed up for our newsletter, because I do let you know every Monday when I send the newsletter what the Brave in Action topic is going to be. You can catch us live in the Brave on Purpose Facebook group, YouTube. I think some of you are here from YouTube now. And then I just started a few weeks ago also doing Instagram at the same time. So that's why I'm kind of talking to both of you, because it's a little tricky, but I love it. And it's been a lot of fun. We have a nice big audience coming on an Instagram now, and I love it. So, if you have more questions about this, you want to dig in, let me know. Please go check out both new episodes of the Brave Files podcast and Was It Chance, because both of these women, I'm so excited to share it all with you. It's really so much fun. And then before we go, I would like to pull a Create Brave card for you today. So for those of you who don't know, my wonderful, amazing friend, Rachel Swanson, and I conceived of the idea of these beautiful cards, a couple of years ago now. We both love cards. We're tarot cards, affirmation cards, oracle cards. We wanted to do a deck of cards that combined our skills. She's a creativity coach. I'm the Brave coach, right? The Brave Method coach. And so we created the Create Brave card deck. It's a source for guiding and a guide for sourcing and manifesting your next steps, personally and professionally. She is the artist that did these. Can you guys see all the different, they're so beautiful, right? Each card has a focus word as well as an affirmation or a mantra. And then we do have a guidebook with it as well. So for you all today, and they're beautiful. The cards are nice and thick. I don't know if you guys can see, like I'm trying to bend it. They're colored glitter edges, teal colored glitter edges. They're just really special. If you like cards, you are going to love these cards. You can get them on my website, vickeryandco.com/store, where you can get my books signed and autographed, set of Create Brave cards. And also we have so much fun swag. All the swag is either Grateful AF, Brave AF, or Resilient AF. And I love it. So I don't know, those of you who pull cards, but I sort of shuffle until one falls out. And you guys can't see this, but I had two that fell out while I was shuffling. So I'm going to share both of these cards with you. So I wonder for you, for me, what is my intuitive hit? How does it make me feel? How do they make you feel? How can you use them today? So the two cards, oh my goodness. Wow. These feel like they were absolutely intended for today's session. Your old tired stories are no longer serving you. Becoming, I'll share with you on Instagram as well. Becoming, isn't that just fucking gorgeous? Here's becoming. And experience. And I'm going to have to share my favorite story about experience with all of you. Oh my goodness. So becoming was actually one of our bonus cards for the Kickstarters. So it is not in our decks when you buy them on my website, but if you want a deck and you did not participate in the Kickstarter, if you will put a note in or email me or send me a DM and let me know that you were at this Brave in Action live show today, March 2nd, I will give you as a gift the two Kickstarter bonus cards, which were Well-Being and Becoming. So they're not in the guidebook. They were bonus cards. So special treat. You have to mention this Brave in Action live show in order to get them now because they were exclusive. Becoming. I am always in process and ever evolving. Doesn't this just fit so beautifully with all that we've been talking about today? We're never there, folks. It's not like whatever your goals and your dreams and your visions and your aspirations are, it's not like you're going to climb that mountain and then put your flag in the sand and say, I'm done. I've done it. I'm finished. We are always in the process of becoming. And that's so much what the Brave method is about, is getting in touch with yourself. How do you grow and change and shift? And how can the world around you come along with you? How can you be aware? I have Be Here Now tattooed on my inner wrist for that same reason. We are always in the process of becoming. We are ever evolving. But if you don't pause to take note of the ways that you're evolving and growing, if you don't pause to release the negative stories and the bullshit that doesn't serve you anymore, to embrace something you want more, where are we? What can we do with that? You know, sometimes we have to release things that are actually good, that are working and good in order to embrace and create something that's going to be fucking great. I'm in that process right now professionally, letting go of some things that I love dearly, but I can't do all of the things because I believe that I am called to this new version, this Brave Circle, and another big thing that's coming that I'll tell you about, but I can't talk about it yet. So becoming and then experience. My senses are alive. I am present in each moment. Be here now. My senses are alive. I am present in each moment. How does this feel? When you think about this, when you see this, how does it make you feel? And I have to tell you, we got this card because Rachel, my partner on this, and I love this story. Our kids are in school together. They are now in third grade together. They've been together for 4 years since kindergarten. And her sweet, adorable, amazing, funny, brilliant, clever son said to her when the kids were in kindergarten at one point, Mama, let's go out and experience. And she said, when you experience what? And he was like, everything. Don't you just want to experience everything? And I'm like, yes. Don't we just want to experience everything? I love that so much. And I think that seeking to live in a space of becoming and experience helps enable us to let go of those old, tired stories that no longer serve us and embrace new ones that do serve us, that do bring us joy. So thank you so much for being here with me today. We will be back next Wednesday. Remember to sign up for the newsletter. Go to vickeryandco.com so that you can know what the topic is for each week. Bring your friends. Have a good time. And as always, I invite you to connect with me and reach out. You can email me, you can DM me on all the socials. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Vickery & Co. I'm on TikTok, which if you are on TikTok and we are not friends, let's fix that. Let's follow each other on TikTok. I'm at Brave Heather on TikTok. Or there's always Facebook. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate you. Have an amazing, amazing week. Let go of what no longer serves you so that you can release that pressure valve and bring in those things that you do want. This is Heather Vickery reminding you today and every single day to go out and choose bravely. Bye, y'all.